Corpus Christi thought. Maybe. In Texas? No, here at home. Where flows were bones. Lots of stuff that's gathered up like straw for cloth. I'm Wizard of Oz. On the marsh we talked of. Marsh was meant that's kinda like swamp when it hasn't rained enough. I reign over y'all supreme with flow from dome. I just scoop some mold like into a bowl of yo's. Like, do you want 1, 2, or 4? I skip 3 entirely for a reason that's never known. Maybe I just prick and pry at what's inside. What could have been type sits when the 3s were on. And then we go with some more of this sphere. Oh shit was a sphere that floats because I'm fearless, bro. And y'all should know by now where claws be out, because then the Santa was off that pop, because that season's done. The book was closed. Maybe it's a sketch, a minuscule shit in the minute will rip, and then I fucking said like a minute real bad. So the minute men would get your press and get them stick of what year you print, and somewhat would drip when the octopus decided to give type shit. I decided the idea was agreed upon by 3/4 of the legislature, and that's all it took. And then I want to put you on a slate or maybe an auction block and see how many bucks we could get for this guy that bugs me a lot. And his ears wasn't even that long, and he didn't say what's up dog. Maybe adorable floating boat of craft that I made with these 2 hands, so you can live in it bitch when I'm done, like it's made of some sticks and some mud. What stinks the recent talk was when I didn't say the recent dog. Now that was a reason to get up in the morning and stretch your arms. When you stretch the dog like it needed a rope, like a boat or a choke, so we could float where it won't, because I go for what was fluorescent dog and leave everything else out. Maybe y'all could go and whiplash your neck with something bad that you hit. It couldn't have been that big type shit, cause it wasn't seen over the hood. Invisible to the naked eye, this low and dumb, bro, because then I could take the limbo ball and hit you over the dome or the neck where it start to touch the head. That's what you call the throne. So I guess I just dethroned y'all with some fucking wicked talk, because then my wicked strong and hit on mark like it was gonna do what y'all couldn't for so long. I'm the starstruck. I get starstruck myself when I see myself. That's why I put a little card over me, dog, because then I could go and bargain my flow, because then I bank on some more. If they're sick, I would throw, because then I would get all sick and start to throw up. This wasn't semi-pro. This is a semi-miracle. Like a jackknife turned back like it was dull. Like it didn't want what the tomato would hold. Didn't want would it take this up, because then I could take this up a notch. I thought I could jump more tall, said the coach. You said the couch, and then you sat along. You just mope around. I like mops more than y'all, the ones that's used a mop of blood and never wash, because then I could wash some rust type stuff, and I start with strong and never stop. Yes, have I said the business yet? I ain't large and it grows this shit, because I'm a stock that rose and shit. Won't you stock the rose bush with more rows? Of course it would have been those. It's not the thorns to pluck what you grow. Epidermises would hold a bag of bones that hope my flows would go like the last ones, bro, but just a little better somehow. Doing better than his, because then I could get the blunt of what you pass through the lip, because then I could dispense my sins like they're sayings, dog, like they finally make sense. Maybe you sank in the quicksand. It wasn't that quick. It's just a steady jog, or just a fucking stone throw at a glass hole, so y'all know inside of the domes, bro, because then I poke hole. Maybe I just made a poke hole so I can see hope. There it was, and it doesn't flow. So it doesn't need a this. This was aquatic shit, because then I get like a piranha bitch and I start to gnaw. The bones were more low, said the Compton. He's more old. He's got the gray and I don't. Maybe it's just for men type stuff, but the women will get because they get wet in the pot, and that's what I meant when I said it like that. So then the fucking pardon rip was a Partridge family all along, except none of them are related so they can fuck as much as they want. Or maybe they are. Maybe I struck a part of the Simba chord that y'all didn't want Simba playing with. It's that simple, bro, because then I could get simple with flow, because then I take everything apart and rebuild it the way that I want. Maybe the grains I take from trees that stand, because the cut hasn't been made, because then I'm in the cut with what I could have said. I'm sharp with the tongue that I can't, because then I idea rap like a bow went off above my dome. That's the plane that isn't covered, dog. Like it was insurance-y, Bob. Maybe I just insured my car to be sure I got some milk in the mod to put on me hoe, because then you go and hoe that bitch because you take a hold of it, take a hold of O and never let go. Then I fucking lit the wick on soap, that's wicked dope. Then the wax would mow and you can make a bunch of clay pigeons fall for your talk, because they got glittery hearts from the knot in the bars, because then they could have got a knot and they don't. It would never stop, they get blood clot unless they listen some more of this song or the next one or the last one. Doesn't matter, dog. All time stops when I'm on and start to spit a song. Yes, spit it like it's a serrano paper stuck and lost a dog, because then you lost a dog or lost the dog. Maybe the loss of the dog was a towel that you would chop, like you chopped in pieces small. Maybe I want peace on earth, and I know just how. But y'all greasy mechanic gloves, just greasing the wall so your bank accounts will get lost like a tick on somebody's neck that you're trying to get. I'm dying to get, because then I could dye a different color if I wish, because then I could poke a stick with the pogo stick every time that I go with this. New flows, he moves some hoe from dark and shade and cause another awesome one. Then you ambush shark or just a bush that wanna get plucked for the berries they got until the buck is full. Then I bought a bunch of barrels, yo, and that Mila Kunis chick, cause she's hot as fuck and adorable. I love when those mix and blend with the perfect percent, and I'm into that rip like I want to get into her dress and get that thread just a rip, because then I could go relentless with this. I'm just restless, bitch. I toss and I turn as I saw from the hourglass would have made that sound that's too much, and I got a pog and he snores loud, but I'm used to that. Like I'm used to what would wash against the rocks, like that was foam it makes when they touch, and then I fucking say something great for once. Pour the gravy on the mesh where it belongs, and then I'm out in the exit entrance is what you give it, because then I could switchblade knife. No, I could just splash some rhyme onto this grate I make and put the oak where it belongs. Call this a museum today, let the people in, cause they needed to see. They needed sweet that I give them. Did I give them sweet? Sweet that I give them. Sweet was an understatement, bro. It's more sweet and delectable. Something you sip from out of a straw or smoke. Call me wrong or no, then I could have called the cop or rob or both at once. Like this was a party line, like you gotta pay some bucks when you hang a folk. I got this hang though, I'm dying to get y'all, because this was gonna be hanging out with Koopa like that chick. King Koopa my shit, because I'm in the fucking Nautilus like a shit with rock again, because then I get raw with this. No, I just say raw a lot like a dragon opens his mouth for the fire to come, and it always does type stuff to get y'all lit and your arse again. Back to the dust that you start. Then I fucking start on the billboard and you saw, because then I could have got the place I want all of. I just want everybody's love and admiration. Is that asking a lot? TWA. That's what's up. That's what's up in pickup trucks. Boom. Get him. Oh, we will. We will.